The world thinks Jeff Bezos stepped down from Amazon to relax, to enjoy his super yacht, his fortune, his retirement. But that's the biggest misunderstanding of his life. Because the truth is, Jeff Bezos didn't step back. He leveled up. He left the CEO chair not to slow down, but to free himself. Free himself from quarterly earnings calls, investor pressure, and corporate politics. Free himself to focus on the three things he believes will define the next century: space, media, and the future of Earth itself. This is the story of Jeff Bezos' next billion-dollar bets, the secret empire he's building after Amazon, and why his next chapter might be even bigger than the company he founded in his garage. The clock rewinds to 2021. Bezos has just announced he's leaving the CEO position at Amazon, the company that made him the richest man on Earth. People expected a slow fade out. But Bezos is wired differently. His life philosophy is simple. Every day is day one. And now, it's day one again. The moment he stepped off the Amazon throne, he shifted his focus to four massive arenas: Blue Origin, the Washington Post, Bezos Earth Fund, and the investments he's making behind the scenes, the ones almost nobody talks about. These are not random passions. They're not billionaire hobbies. They're strategic moves, long-term bets designed for impact, measured not in years, but in decades. And it all starts with the dream he had long before Amazon existed. Jeff Bezos grew up obsessed with space. As a kid, he watched Apollo launches with wide eyes. He read science fiction like survival manuals. He imagined humanity spreading across planets. Most people let childhood dreams fade. Bezos turned his into a blueprint. Blue Origin was founded in 2000, long before SpaceX became famous, long before the world cared about rockets. Quietly, patiently, methodically, he poured billions into it. While SpaceX sought to conquer orbit rapidly, Blue Origin moved with a different philosophy. Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast, and long-term beats short-term. Blue Origin's mission is not just rockets. It's not even Mars. Bezos is thinking bigger. His vision is a future where millions of people live and work in space, powered by giant rotating space habitats. Concepts inspired by the O'Neill cylinders he studied as a teenager. To Bezos, Earth is a precious garden that must be preserved. Heavy industry, energy production, manufacturing. He envisions all of it moving off-planet one day. Earth becomes residential. Space becomes industrial. Most people see science fiction. Bezos sees a logistical problem to solve. And so, while the world laughed at billionaire space races, Bezos quietly built the infrastructure. Reusable boosters, private astronaut flights, lunar lander contracts, massive manufacturing facilities, vertical integration of engines, fuels, and materials. Blue Origin is not trying to win headlines. It's trying to win the next century. With NASA selecting Blue Origin to build the lunar lander for the Artemis mission, Bezos moved from the sidelines to the center of the next space era. The same man who revolutionized online shopping now wants to rewrite humanity's physical location. But space is only one pillar. When Bezos bought the Washington Post in 2013, people were confused. Why would a tech billionaire spend $250 million on a struggling newspaper? Simple. Information is power. Under Bezos, the Washington Post didn't just survive, it transformed. He invested in technology, digital subscription models, data analytics, and AI-powered publishing tools. The result? One of the fastest-growing digital newsrooms in the world. Bezos didn't buy the Post to gain political influence. He already had more influence than almost any other CEO on Earth. He bought it because he knows the long-term value of trusted information in a world filled with noise. And the Post became something more than a newspaper. It became a tech company disguised as media, rebuilt on the principles that made Amazon successful: customer obsession, experimentation, and speed. Bezos turned Legacy Inc. into future-proof digital power. Then comes the Bezos Earth Fund, a $10 billion commitment to fighting climate change. $10 billion. One of the largest private climate investments in human history. Because Bezos sees Earth's future in two parallel tracks. Move heavy industries to space. Heal the planet with science and innovation. The Earth Fund invests in renewable energy, carbon capture, biodiversity, and climate tech startups. It's not charity, it's a survival strategy. Bezos believes climate solutions will come from scientists and engineers, not political speeches. He's betting that technological breakthroughs, new materials, new energy sources, new ecological models will reshape the planet's future. In other words, the man who built the world's largest logistics network is now trying to build a sustainable planet. And then there are the secret investments. Most people have no idea what Bezos is building behind the curtain. He owns a massive stake in Altos Labs, a biotech company working on cellular rejuvenation and age-related diseases. Its mission: to extend human lifespan, not by myth, but by molecular science. He's invested in fusion energy, backing companies trying to create the most powerful clean energy source known to humanity. He's funding robotics laboratories, AI startups, carbon removal systems, and materials science innovations. Bezos is not investing in the next big app. He's investing in the foundations of the future. His bets reflect the same principle that built Amazon. Look where the world is going, not where it is today. Each investment aligns perfectly with his philosophy. Space, expand humanity media. Inform humanity Earth Fund. Protect humanity biotech and energy. Extend humanity. This is not randomness, it's a blueprint. After stepping down from Amazon, Bezos didn't retire. He shifted to the biggest canvas he could find, the future of the species. His daily routine changed too. No more 24/7 Amazon grind. Now it's deep work, long-term thinking, big bets that don't need quarterly approval. He's not optimizing delivery trucks anymore. He's optimizing civilization. And in the middle of it all, he's still Amazon's largest shareholder. Still involved in high-level strategy. Still shaping retail, cloud computing, and logistics from a distance. Bezos now plays the game from the position of a kingmaker, not a manager. People often compare Bezos to Elon Musk, but their visions are different roads leading to the same horizon. Musk wants humans on Mars. Bezos wants humans in space habitats. Musk wants rapid iteration. Bezos wants long-term stability. Musk races. Bezos builds. And while the world frames this as a rivalry, the truth is, any humanity that reaches space will do it on the backs of both. Both strategies, both visions, both roadmaps. The space race is not Elon versus Bezos. It's humanity versus limitation. But here's the twist most people miss. Bezos' next chapter is not about becoming richer. He already has more money than entire nations. It's about impact, legacy, contribution. When he founded Amazon, he changed shopping. When he built AWS, he changed the internet. With Blue Origin, he wants to change where humanity lives. And with the Earth Fund, he wants to make sure humanity actually survives long enough to enjoy that future. Every bet reflects the same underlying belief. If civilization is going to thrive, we need to think on the scale of centuries, not news cycles. That's why people misread him, because he's not thinking about the next decade, he's thinking about the next millennium. And yet, his journey is not over. Blue Origin is preparing for full-scale orbital launches. Altos Labs is pushing boundaries in cell reprogramming. Fusion energy companies he invests in are hitting critical scientific milestones. The Washington Post continues to evolve into a digital powerhouse. The Earth Fund is deploying billions to climate technologies globally. It's a new empire, one built not on e-commerce, but on possibility. Bezos once said, "We are the lucky generation. We get to lay the foundation." Most people think he built one empire in his lifetime. But if you look closely, he's building several. And Amazon? That was only the beginning. Jeff Bezos didn't step down to slow down. He stepped down so he could aim higher. Higher than business, higher than wealth, higher than Earth itself. This is the next chapter of Jeff Bezos, not the CEO of Amazon, but the architect of humanity's future.